What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Listen, I gotta speak. I gotta talk about something. It's been a while for a little bit, and I was watching. What was I watching? I was watching uh the football. I was watching Manchester United versus Everton game. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Not talking about the game today though. It's not about that. It's about something else. It's about advertising. Okay. I was watching the game, and I think it was halftime, and usually that's the break and the players go off, and obviously while you're on the broadcast you're busy watching TV, and on TV there's ads slash advertising. And I was watching this and I'm thinking, while I'm watching this, I'm seeing these ads from different companies. It's like car companies, food companies like McDonald's and everything. And I was watching, and I've seen in that short span, I think it was like a 10-minute break, the most craziest advertisements I've ever seen in my life. And I just couldn't understand or why they made them, or like, I know who's making them, obviously it's the ad agencies. But I mean, for me, it's more why. I have two questions. One is, why does advertising work on people? Like, does this get the people to buy the products more? What the advertising, does it get people to buy? And number two, how much is this costing? I mean, I don't know what's the most expensive ads. I think actually the Super Bowl, like when you have a Super Bowl ad running, it's anywhere up from 2 million. I think to have your ad play at that time. So not the cost maybe of production, but just the ad costing in terms of screen time on the broadcast. How long it runs for, whatever, whatever. For me, I don't think, at least I don't understand. If someone can help me understand, please explain in the comments. I don't understand how the adverts and advertising pushes people to go buy products. Okay, I first and foremost, I believe there's two types of advertising, right? So the first one is the more simple advertising, right? Which just displays the product, it gives features of the product, or it gives description, and it shows what the product does. Okay, that's, I think, the first type of advertisement that you get. Simple, it just shows the product to to the company, to the consumer, and it just gives you a bit of information about what you're buying, which I don't think inherently is a bad thing. Because if you're buying something, you want to know what you're buying and what you're getting yourself into, and what does this have that another product doesn't have necessarily. But then you get number two, which is more of, I would say, flashy slash endorsement advertisements, where they get big names such as celebrities, or they get big budgets to film advertisements for like shoes or for coffee. I did actually see one Starbucks advertisement, and that was very cool. I must say, the way the logos were cutting and they were showing the history of Starbucks, those were pretty cool. But I don't know how advertising affects people to go buy the product. You know, like if I see an advert for, let's say, McDonald's, and I see someone enjoying the meal, and I'm like, maybe that burger looks good or whatever. I don't think that I would be swayed by the advert alone to go buy this product, to go buy this meal. Even with shoes, if someone is running on the basketball court or whatever, and they look so comfortable and they look so cool, I'm not going to be like, I should get those shoes because I can play basketball just as well if I buy those shoes. Or look how comfortable they are. The advertisements are always a small cookie cutout piece of reality. Maybe the happiness or the hyper realism part of that ad is showing itself to you and is advertising that. And you are seeing this and you're like, oh my word, maybe I should go check it out. But I think genuinely maybe the advertisement is just for product placement, to put it in your mind. Maybe if the ad runs and there's at least 5 seconds of the advertisement that you remember, you'd be like, oh, I saw this ad. And it becomes like a word of mouth thing. You maybe see a New Balance ad or an Adidas ad. Oh, I saw this shoe with this actor, and you make that connection, and that sticks with you. So every time you see an Adidas shoe, or you see a Nike shoe somewhere, you'd be like, oh, I remember this ad, blah 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 blah. But I genuinely think that that solely alone is not enough to let someone buy products from these companies. Is it? Am I the only one that's like thinking about this? Maybe I'm thinking too much about it. But still, I think that because the advertisements that it gets made nowadays, especially, I feel like I haven't seen a very good product advertisement. Usually, it's a big budget thing with like where they get big names and they getting people to promote it and stuff like that, which I'm all for. Like I understand that these companies need to have advertisements to make money. And the thing is, these brands are global. So it's not as if that they can have a campaign and just like go around the world promoting it person to person. They've got to have a general almost poster. I think posters are very underrated. Speaking of advertisements, I think posters are very underrated in the advertisement world. Although I haven't seen like many new ones. But yeah, like I said, that's just me and what I think about advertising because it's a crazy business. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But let me know what advertisements let me know what advertisements you guys have seen, crazy ones or even simple ones, which ones you like, which ones you don't, and comment them down below on the video. Thank you for listening to me talk about advertising. As a weird, I just find it weird. That's it. Thank you.